Okay, so let's see if second time's the charm. Hit me with it, baby. The charm. Nice. Second time is indeed the charm. So, where was I at? What was I doing? This needs to continue. We have this on the go. Hold on. Was this one basically finished? Ah, this one was basically finished. Hello, Leo. Welcome, welcome. Yes, you are indeed first. Welcome, welcome. Right, let's have a look here. I want to get this tiny little strip in the centre done in between the two bits, and then this field's ready and done. Turn on. Dead Rail's finally updated. Yeah. Sure did. Hold on. Why is it not doing the thing where it's dropping the seeds? Huh? Oh no, it is. Also not over all of the thing. Also the NPCs when you get one on your side. Yes, what about it, Leo? Right, I think that's now done. So let's move this off and away. I think that I need to get the field 18 done. Hello, Cow. Nice to have you here as well. Hope you've both been enjoying your weekend so far, by the way. Hey, Aquama. Nice to have you here, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Likewise to you, honour and a pleasure to see you here. You're feeling much better. Oh, good, Cow. I am glad to hear that, then. Me glad to hear. May that continue. They now follow you around, really? They make it that they leash them, that they basically tether them to you. Oh, that's neat. I can get behind that. That sounds good. Animations for the rifle is fire. Is that so, Aquama? Well, I have been saying that the next Roblox stream will actually be tomorrow, aka Monday. So I imagine that we can give the whole Dead Rails stuff a look in tomorrow. You've been playing Supermarket together for yourself, Cow. See, it is somewhat of a fun game, for sure. I enjoy it. I do enjoy Supermarket together. It is good fun, and as far as Sims go, it's very good at well, I mean, to be fair, I know this is a bit of the floor here is made of floor, but it's very good at simulating retail. So you've started your own sort of shop from the ground up, I take it. You also have the new graphics rework? Yeah, yes. Like I say, everything could be the hell is this doing? What? Hey, why are you just random, huh? Look at this dude. There's all this over here that needs to be seen, and he's just like, nope, I'm just gonna go in a psychotic angle. Is it because I wasn't square up? Because this is psychotic. I think it's because I didn't have them straight. Okay, right, this will say I work real quick. Let's get this straightened up. I don't think I was at that much of an angle though. That's what's so crazy. go. And in the meantime, let's go cut down trees or something. Because there's also been some graphical updates, you say. That would be cool. As I say, we'll give it all a fair look in. I'm sure. Come on. Nice. The only reason why I'm not physically doing the jobs that could be done is because I don't like doing the seeding. And yeah, sure, that's no excuse for not doing the ploughing on the other field, but also with the NPCs are too far away, they teleport back to you. Okay. Sounds neat. Sounds neat. What am I at these days? £45,000. Feels like that money keeps going down. What am I doing? Oh, I think I bought something else unnecessary, didn't I? Oh, I bought a liquid tanker, that's right. Because I had to sort out for the greenhouse. So when you're driving on the train, they just teleport to you every couple seconds. Okay. So then in that case, you don't have to worry about whether or not they're on the train, because the answer is always yes. Right, let's put some of these. Let's put these parts of this tree into the trailer. Sounds like a plan. 33 kilograms, no big deal. For those that can't do the conversion, 33 kilograms is like just under 70 pounds. That's like, well, not like, you know, the pounds like the money that I'm using, but LBs. So yeah, just shy of 70. It's like 69 point something or other, because it's 2.20462 pounds to a kilo. They've changed how the egg-slinger class works. Oh, neat. Right, let's get this. Yeah. And yes, I know the other piece isn't quite in properly, but... Oh, this song early. Nice. I like this one. How big is this piece? Shiny chainsaw. It is. I do always like the chainsaws in these games. They are neat. For sure. Hello, Epic Pro Gamer. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Why is your message hiding behind the damn chat filter? How weird. But nice to have you here. Merry Christmas. It will be soon enough, Leo. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten that you've told me that you're hoping to get a VR set for Christmas. That'll be nice for you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, likewise to you, buddy. Yeah. This is probably the earliest I've started talking about Christmas, honestly. In a casual sense. I'm not usually one to talk about Christmas. I don't even really have to buy presents anymore. Which sounds weird because of my nephews. But with my nephews, what I do is I chuck my sister money and say, hey, stick this in the boys' banks. You're going to go catch another streamer? Sure thing, Leo. See you soon. Have fun. I said my regards to the other streamer, whomever they may be. Oh, can I just do this tree in 2 parts? Damn. But all these excess logs are kind of a pain. Not logs, sorry. You know what I mean? The bits of these damn stickies. Again, I seem to recall there being something about taking the leaves off actually makes the wood worth more. That's why they're a problem. There wouldn't be a problem if I was putting this in a wood chipper though. Also, what? How is this? Can I play Forsaken with me? Do you have me on Roblox? Do you want me to give you my account? But also, you don't need to give me anything. I do not require anything, thank you. You don't have to worry about giving something to me. Save it for yourself. You have me on Roblox? Excellent. I can come and join you for I can hop on Forsaken after stream for a couple rounds regardless, but you don't have to give me anything. I won't be on for too many rounds though. I was cooking on I was absolutely cooking on Balatro earlier. Oh yeah, I've completed the gold stake on the abandoned deck now. I had a really nice what was it? I had a really neat set of jokers. It was still an ace main setup, but it was a really nice sort of a refreshing change of one. Like it was atypical. It was atypical and cool. I don't quite remember what was going on with it though in its entirety. So now I'm working on the what's it called, the Mystic deck. So I have to get, so that's my next deck plan for gold. How it, oh, it was trying to cut this thing. Sure, okay. Well then. Just join your private after the live stream. Sure thing. No problem. I can do that. Bear in mind that I was planning to get this. I have the stream here for a couple hours, by the way. So if it doesn't seem like I'm coming by, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I've literally just started for today. If you get my drift. I just don't want to seem like I'd be being rude with it, that's all. Don't want you to panic. So I'm giving you a preemptive warning. Oh, I can't pick up this piece. It's 308 kilograms. Sure. Yeah. 102, but it's not letting me pick that up. I've been able to pick it. I thought my pickup limit's like 110 though. Maybe the complexity of the shape also counts. If you're not on your private, your time ended. Yeah, no worries. You do as you please. It's all good. Wait, hold on. You're Epic Pro Gamer 16. Are you? Hold on, is this Indo, bro? So of course I have you on Roblox. Sorry, I've only just connected the dots. You made your own account. Sorry, I've only just realised, Indo, bro. The pieces. It's one of those. It's one of those my derpy days. But yeah, of course I can. Right now I know it's you. Yeah, I know that I have you on thingy. That makes me sound far less. Now I can feel far less derpy about it. Yes, of course I can join you, Indo, bro. Of course you have me on there. Because yours is TV man with numbers. See? No, I recognise it's you. We are cooking and on fire. Gee, somebody put him out. Right. Go in. Good enough. It's somewhat in. Then this is still 500 kilogram piece. Let's go about here. Uh-huh. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty. Your brother changed the thing. Oh! It's not necessarily a new account, it's just that he changed the picture. I do like the monkey though. See, the thing is, I'm gonna go in depth now. I'm not just here to do gaming. We're here to learn. So, primates are actually divided into two: monkeys and apes. Monkeys have tails. Apes do not. That is actually your classification as to whether it's a monkey or an ape as a simian. The prehensile tail. There's also further breakdowns on monkey classifications as well. I can't quite remember the difference in classifications between the two types of monkeys, but it's like there's like a old world monkey and new world monkey kind of deal. Ah, welcome Black. Nice to have you here, buddy. Hope you're enjoying your weekend still. What's going on? What's the panic with the R for anyway? Oh yeah, I had a lot of honey. I need to bring back my tractor once it's done. How are we looking? What? Why isn't this? No field found. Come on. Was it dukeying out because of this stupid angle thing? Maybe. I think the fact that the previous AI worker went in a psychotic angle left this worker thinking, what the hell, there's no field here. Right, now it's on the go. And no, I can't go into fast speed to let the months pass by because I still need the upper field ploughed, then seeded, then we can speed on through. So I will continue to just cut trees in and around base, because why not? I've got the trailer to hold it all. Whee! Again, if you think it's weird that I'm going ding 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 ding, it's because it chips off the. If I show it off here, the reason why I'm doing it is because it chips off the leaves at the end. You can't choose to select the leaves, but you can give the outside branches little taps, and any associated leaves will come off. Actually makes the wood more valuable when you're selling it as whole wood to remove the leaves. Of course, if you put it in a wood chipper, it doesn't make a difference, but I am not putting it in a wood chipper, so it does make a difference. A minute one, but a difference nonetheless. For some reason I'm not allowed to cut up here. How weird. I could always just cut towards it and see how we go. Oh, okay, that was too much with incision. Of course, this is where the tree is at its thickest. Silly me. This will break the other piece apart. There you go. Smooth. Hello, douche. Can I pet? Pet. He's a good douche. He's a hungry douche because I keep forgetting to fill up the bowl though. That's awkward. It's alright, it'll be fixed. See, this is a 175 kilogram piece of wood supposedly, but I can pick this up. And yet it was freaking out about me picking up the 100 and something kilogram piece. I could never quite get the understanding behind the weight limits on what you can and can't pick up sometimes. It's so weird. I'm also fairly certain it's not even consistent in the farm sim games. I could have sworn like 19's wood grab capacity was a lot smaller. Like as if you couldn't pick up bits that were as big as the ones I'm picking up now. I might be mistaken on that, it's been a while since I played 19. Yay, now it's letting me touch this. Let's cut this piece off. Because why not? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's go here. That should hopefully be okay. Well, apparently that's too chunky. No, good. I was going to say it's only 67 kilograms. It's only like 140 pounds or whatever, 130 pounds. Yeah, no, near 140, 2.2. Except it will probably earn me more than 130 pounds. Okay. Ooh, the whole thing's starting to teeter because I've removed its balance point. Go. Yeah, this just looks like mess right now, doesn't it? It's alright, it will still attach to the tractor nonetheless later. Speaking of, how is this tractor getting on? Work is still going across the psychotic angle. So I'm assuming it's fixed. Yeah, look at that, that's better. Hold on. That's not better. They're working around... Huh? They're basically going up to this. And then they're turning around by the looks of it. Yeah, see? And then they just stop. How weird. That's right, I can just teleport back via go-kart. Stupid upside down go-kart. Still got a whole load of chickens that are still currently fed. Good. I've been forgetting to feed them. Whereas luckily the bees don't need feeding or anything. They're zero maintenance. It's kind of nice. One less worry. So I still plan to get cows, etc. Cows will be the first livestock we get. But I need to first earn the money to get another field, place down the cow barn. Because the one I want to place down is like 150,000 or so. Because it's one of the mods I have. But it looks really nice. That's it. Man, this looks like a... This looks chaotic. It reminds me of... Has anybody ever played the... Oh, what's it called? The game where you put the sticks in the top of the machine and then you put marbles. Kerplunk. Kerplunk, that's the one. where you put the sticks in the machine, in the little plastic thing, and then you feed the marbles in, and the idea is to pull out the straws and make the marbles fall at the bottom. All these tiny little sticks are reminding me of Plunk. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, that's a bad description by me, therefore. If not an understandable, if it's an incoherent, non-understandable thought, that's on me. Oh, this is going to cut all the way down through the branch there. Sure. What? We'll take it. Okay. You wanna let me do the thing where I cut off the leaves? No? Once again? Okay. Whatever you say. I'll just chuck it in then. Again, I want to get rid of the leaves, but if it's being a pain, then I'm not gonna worry too much. Well, that's looking a bit, some may say overfilled. That's because the sticks are finicky. So why is this open? No reason. You're so tired. What, have you had a busy weekend or some such? But just remember, bro, it will soon be time off school for you. But the festive season is going to be upon us soon. Yeah, this is a psychotic cut. Why the previous area worker did this, I don't know. And why the current worker isn't going just through this to also plough this side, I don't also know. I'll just get the area worker to once again work from this side once this half is finished. Meanwhile, how's the tractor on 18 going? I might have to deal with my Musha. Is this the last straight line? No. But what I might do is I'll dismiss AI worker now. And let's just continue it myself. It's only one tiny strip at the end to deal with. I'll happily claim credit on the last bit. Oh man, look at how straight this line is going right now. Damn, I'm totally straight on this one. 3 miles an hour. Oh, so slow. Again, I do need to upgrade my tractors, but the money thing is there. Just lingering over my head. This actually isn't perfectly straight. I haven't even moved this left or right, but that's okay. Because the last bit's just a single through, so I don't mind. Wait, how and why is there a single strip of... Oh, maybe because this field wasn't fully seeded on the previous one, and this strip is left as a reminder. I don't know. Honestly, haven't got a Scooby-Doo. Oh my god, how expensive are the medium tractors? You started playing some Blue Rock Rivals on Roblox yesterday. Yeah, we've played it on stream a couple times, Black. I personally think it's a bit excessive, the Roblox game with Blue Rock. I think that's just too much. I'd prefer if we had just a regular football game as opposed to all of that, because it's too flashy on the animations and too much going on and loud and chaotic. That's just my take. Good evening, Tony. Nice to have you here. Hope you are doing well, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. When am I going to do Roblox on weekends? I mean, we could do a Saturday shenanigans as Roblox. I've sort of have been refraining from it a little bit, Black, because that's when everybody's playing and the game is super laggy and all the rest of it. Or I could do a weekend where instead of Farm Sim on Sunday we could do Roblox, but I don't know, I'm quite enjoying doing Farm Sim on a Sunday. This has been quite chill. Well, I'm not saying that we're not going to do it. What I am saying though is it might not be this upcoming weekend. Maybe we do Jackbox on the next Saturday. I'll ping the crew. I'll ping Campton, Lave. I think at this point it's a little bit of a fruitless endeavour, as I think they got other stuff going on. They haven't come by for the last few, but I'll still try them. Maybe we do Jackbox this upcoming weekend. Man, speed of a slug, right? This is dire. Legit, if horses were able to pull the plows, this would legit be faster on not doing it via a horse. Horse and plow, but like the old domestic plows. I don't remember quite what the older plows were called. Were they just called head plows? I don't know. To be honest, I'm not going to pretend I do. I mean, they were probably words called plows. Something does make me think they're not. They're called something otherwise, but nah. Yeah, this tractor needs to go. This feels like it should be a priority upgrade, and this is why I got that medium tractor. You are back. Well, welcome back. Nice to have you here. How's it going, Squid Bean? You joined me at some high-octane gameplay where we're going 2 miles an hour, which, for record, is about half that of the average walking speed. Not even kidding, the average walk speed is something like 3.7 miles an hour. 3.6 miles an hour. So we are going truly... You're Pie Guy. Ah! You just renamed yourself. Now I know, I will call you Pie Guy, don't worry. Welcome back, Pie Guy, long time no see. I was thinking about you the other day, and it's been a while since I saw you. No cap, literally. I was like, huh. I mean, my actual thought was, oh, Pie Guy's gone. But no, you have returned. Are you looking forward to the Christmas season? What's your hopes from Santa and the like? Right. Let's get this little awkwardness covered. Hopefully this doesn't scare the AI workers that I've plowed this little bit to the side there. A Bop It Extreme. Ooh, Bop It. Nice. See, now because I'm a boomer Pie Guy, I can remember when there was only really the basic Bop It. And then they released a Bop It that I can't remember what they referred to it as, but there was a Bop It where they added they've added Flick It. What was it? So the default is Bop It, Pull It, and Twist It. So they added Flick It and I don't remember the other one, but it was like a 4-way Bop It rather than just a standard 2-way Bop It. I have it right now in your room. Oh, lovely. Sounds great. They are quite fun. I haven't played with it in a while. Not gonna lie. But Bop It is good fun. Right, so is there anywhere else the AI worker had missed? Or is this complete? I think this can now be listed as complete and the plough can go away. And we can get rid of those trees I had cut. Ah, tiny little bit over here. Three or four little splotches of missing stuff. I know this is very finicky and finicky, but may as well get it all, damn it. Nice. Yes, I'm going to go through and do the other two as well. You're damn sure. Pop. And then the last one for good measure. Excellent. There we go. That's looking a lot better. And the Psycho Seeder's going off. So this tractor is now done for the finished its job for the seeding season, or rather the harvesting and seeding season. For now, while we're still relatively small. So let's drop this plough off here as well, because I'll get them both cleaned. It makes no actual bearing or difference, but it feels good. Then let's get the logs sold and the honey sold. Sure, this tractor's slower, but it can still do the job, he says. There we go. So, your favourite game maker is offline. Okay. Who's your favourite game maker? What do they make? I assume you mean Roblox Game Maker. Oh yeah, Pie Guy. Dawson, aka Dawson Destroyers, as part of the community here, is making his own game. So it's not just Queen that's made her own game. We'll have another game made by somebody else to try out soon enough. Should be good. He's making a tower defense. I believe it's called Ultimate Tower Defense. Right, wood. Let's go to wood and wood chips. Koguma. Looks like a scam, but trust me, it's not. Oh, I take your word for it. Right, where's the alien beam? There we go. There's my alien beam. See, now we're moving a little bit faster than 2 miles an hour. It's just because when you're ploughing it, it slows you down. So this is decent enough to get me over and sorted. Oh, this tractor needs to be heavily repaired though. That spanner meter's looking low. I know I said this tractor sucks and I want to replace it, but I don't have the money to do that yet. This still needs to go another season or so, at least. So I may as well repair it in due course. Might get through here. Not when you're trying to go through the fence, stupid. Let's circle around, because the road's literally right here. Well, why are you on a slow crawl right now? Oh, because one of the tree logs fell off and it's now kind of in the way. You know what? That will do it. A fact that I don't think I'm able to change right now? I can change it. Okay, good. We're fine. Let's move it to not in the way. Just as a personal preference. You okay? I mean, it's still attached and it's dragging. Not the best result, but it's a result of all time. But I literally only have to move a few centimeters. So, oh, now we're stuck on the train track. Nice. Right, I need to get that piece of wood moved now. That's not going over. How are you stuck though, is the question. I'm not allowed to cut this tree because although it was part of my land, it's not on my land right now. This could be an issue. Eat. Alright, we're back. I'm getting this by hook or by crook, damn it. Let's run this person over, except not really, they phase through like a ghost. Lovely. So now that should sell. Sell wood. Would you believe it? £1 grand, not great, but it's something. Right, now you can send this back safely. I'll probably change station soon enough. Hello buddy, it's me again. Just run through you. Hope you don't mind. That's it. Move. Damn thing. Let's see if I can follow almost exactly the tracks I previously made. Close enough. And I've got all that honey to sell too. How's the cedar getting on? Better. They will think that it's stopped even though there's the back half to do because of that damn angle. So the looks can be deceiving, it's not truly finished. And yeah, not having the trees covering the base is quite nice actually. I'm glad I'm cutting them down. Right, so this trailer sits here. Let's grab the flatbed. And then honey, I think I know where I can just sell that anyway. So let's get that going. Nice. Smooth. I mean, I still maintain that I packed the crates, the pallets very suspiciously onto the trailer. At least they're all tension. Whoa, 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 what? Oh no. We got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Where's the forklift? Let's go see if I can flip us out of the situation. I don't want to reset because of all the pallets. If I need to, I can unfasten the tension belts while being in the tractor, so it definitely doesn't like reset the status of the existence of the pallets. Because if I were to reset the trailer right now, I think it would remove the pallets entirely, and of course we don't want that. This was like a year's worth of honey from the bees. Okay. Right, that looks... This is getting worse. This is actually worse. Now the damn thing's at an angle too. It was looking well. And now it doesn't. Let's see here, what's a fix? Let's unfasten the tension belts. So that all the crates are all just everywhere. No, not that. Then... Oh, hold on. Set destination. What do you mean set destination? Select. Yeah. I've never seen it to say select destination. Okay, no. It doesn't actually do the thing. Wow, it looks like that's... you can set AI to do the work on sorting it out. But I'm meant to be able to reset the position from here. Is it because they're intertwined? Or do I just need to be on this screen? Hold on. Reset. Yep. Okay. Let's reset the everything. Right, so because I managed to unfasten the belts before I reset, we kept the honey. We're back in business, kind of. This is now just going to take slightly longer. Oh man. It's a shame. Past me even had all the pallets done, so I didn't have to do this. And now look what we've done. We've gone goofed it. I blame this guy here. Or it was just the curse of the dragon. It's probably the dragon just cursing me again. I'm going to need to give that man a stern warning. Stop tampering with the gremlins in my console. And oh, I missed 2 bits of... Ah. Or is that just the grass? That might have just been the grass, actually. Right, so the hay is somewhere around, the honey is somewhere around here? Yeah. Let's get back the... forklift. Can I forklift this car? Nope. It was worth a try. A try for why? I don't know. But it was worth a try. Okay, so Operation Recover the Honey is a go. It's all about the honey money. Hehehe. And yeah, I think that calls for a station change. Going. Truly the most certified forklifter of all time. I need to remove the tension belts entirely. Could have just got out of this rather than teleporting around because the vehicles are literally right next to each other. That wasn't my best or smartest thought. I'll be honest. Huh? 2? You know what, I'm not going to question how, I'm just going to say nice. Then shove them on. Oh baby, it's a double. Oh. A deceptive doubler. Okay. Okay, I'm going to just ignore the pallets that are just chaotically not flat. Next stream, can I play TF2? Next stream, Pie Guy, is actually... I can do a TF2 stream another time, but the next stream is actually Roblox, and it's tomorrow. But we could do like a man versus machine style stream together. Yeah, maybe I could do, as one of the Saturday shenanigans, a TF2 stream. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. I used to quite like Man vs Machine. Scouting the Man vs Machine is so much fun. You should pick up all the movement nodules, all the movement power-ups. And you're laughing. Fan of War, Man Milk, and I'm a Scout main too. For Man vs Machine, I am. I also used to like playing as Scout in the regular game as well. I used to main Medic and Scout. Even I also, there was a time where I was really getting into playing the Spy, but honestly, for the most part over the years, it has been Scout and Medic. Hello Richard, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here, hope you're enjoying your weekend. Welcome to having to fix the honey pallet simulator. I may have had an accident that totaled me on a 180 on the cargo here. You may medic, scout and Jiraiya, man. Ah yes, the classic Jiraiya. Great weapon. See, that's the thing, sniping's just as fun, not actually sniping, but just like going Jiraiya. Am I going to be live Wednesday, Thursday? I imagine so. You can't get on Steam, so you play the Roblox version. Well, we're playing Roblox tomorrow, so maybe we could look at if there's a good TF2 version of on Roblox that you play. We could give it a shot. I'm down for that. It might be terrible in comparison. It might be great in comparison. We'll see. You have to go to school. Well, hope school goes okay for you, Richard. Thanks for stopping on by before school. But yes, I'm sure I'll stream either Wednesday or Thursday at minimum. Unless something goes drastically wrong. Sometimes I take because of course I take the odd day off here and there where I don't stream. It might be... I mean, often it's characteristic of me to not be streaming on a Thursday, if any, but we'll see. I'll probably be streaming both. More likely than not, if you know what I mean. Whoa, 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 whoa! You sadly cannot play Roblox either. And you don't want to explain... Yeah, no! Oh god, I wasn't asking you to explain mine. Don't worry. Loose lips sink ships. I don't blame you, to be fair, for not being able to and not wanting to. Good to have time away from Roblox. As I've said, Roblox has always been a mid-tier game at best. Let's be honest. I do need to join Indo Bro after stream for Forsaken because he wants me to jump in the private server. Right, there we go. The honey is fixed. As long as we don't tilt again. And I don't mean like, you know, getting mad from losing, being on a losing streak or whatever, and performing worse because of it. I mean as in literally having the wheels be higher than the driver's seat. Here we go. Nice. You have returned. Well, happy returns, Black. I had an accident, but we're now back on track to selling the honey. Then I'm gonna repair this thing and just wash it. Okay. No, 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 no. Go around further, please. Not taking any further. Oh no, are you kidding me? What did I just do? Come on, up, 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 up. Do it. Do it to it. Don't make me reset again. Yes, yes. When you had gone, you'd delocated your left kneecap. Oh dear. Good luck finding it again. Oh, come on. Don't beep at me, mate. Don't you see we're in a little bit of trouble? Alright, fine. Arm fasten tension belts. I'll do all this with a forklift. Yes, yes, yes. I know you're all angry. Stay angry. Why are you mad? It's only game. Alright, let's go pick up the boxes and just manually do this. Or just put them back on and do the last few seconds. Oh, I did actually download another mod. There's not a mod to allow you to fish, but I can buy a fish farm. So at some point, we'll have fishies as part of the grand plan. which should be cool. Don't know if anyone else has, but I've been to, or like, I don't know if anybody else has been to any fish farms, but I know quite some time ago I visited a trout farm with my mum and my sister, back when me and my sister were a lot younger. It's kind of cool. But what was really clever, what was really quite shrewd of them, is that they had this, you can buy the fish pellets and feed them gimmick. So they basically made it that people paid for their fish to be fed. That actually worked. Like, you know, don't blame them. I'm sure they also periodically fed the fish just to make sure everything was fine. Now where were my pallets? They could be anywhere. Am I going to play with you again, Indobro? It will be that I'm here for a little while before I come and join you. Unfortunately, by the time I was going to finish stream, you may have finished with your time, unfortunately. I'm not trying to say that to fob you off, but I was planning on streaming for at least another hour or so. Just as a heads up. So unfortunately, it may be that we need to, that we do it another time. If you're on a strict time frame, I don't want to pressure you, is what I'm trying to say. Right, let's move all these out of the way so these people can. Oh, that was a very sharp turn. Let's just push into everything and push it out of the way. No, do not do this in real life. Luckily, this is a video game. Right. Push. And yeah, I'm only moving the fork up so that I can push with the body of the thing. Right. Now you can go. Go on, people. Go about your day. Luckily for a mid-road village, I made that relatively quick. In the grand scheme of things. Especially considering this is the game's actually on 1 speed. You just want a random blue lock. Well done, Black. Awesome stuff. Guess how many goals you got? I'm gonna guess. I mean, blue lock's very different to actual football. If this was actual football, you probably would have got 1 or 2. But I'm gonna guess you got 8. I mean, you did say guess, and my guess is 8. Right, let's do some lazy, 8 goals is impossible, is it? I didn't realise there's a goal limit on, max is 7 goals. Oh, okay, so you got 4. I was going to say, okay, so my guess is now 6. My second guess was wrong. I didn't realise it was to 7. I know we played it a few times, but I don't remember the details like that. That's good, Black. Well done. Check you out. Can you even call Millsy Nug? Yes. Of course you can. That is my familiar title after all. I wear the badge of Boomer Unk as a badge of honour. In fact, I'm an Unk both in the literal sense and in the colloquial sense. Yeah, I literally today have been with my nephews for a little bit. I did go out with my friend earlier though. I did get them a little something from the shops, but I'll give it to them when I next see them, because my sister said that they can't have any more. They're not allowed any more sweets for the day. So although I came back home with sweets on me, I wasn't allowed to give it to them because apparently they had loads while I was out. So my sister forbade them. I was like, I've got something for you boys. My sister was like, whoa, 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 is it sweets? And I was like, yes. Because of course it would be. And she was like, oh, don't give it to them. But yeah, no, you can also call me Unk because of the old thing. I don't care. Literally never. It literally has never bothered me. I've said this before. Hell, I call myself Boomer Unk, so you guys are in the clear. What the hell was that? That was interesting. Also, Black, you also used the wrong version. Apologies is for when you're apologising, but if you ask if you need to apologise, you use apologise rather than apologies. That's a very common grammatical thing that people do. I see quite a lot of people say apologise rather than apologies as well. I see people do it the wrong way around all the time. Although I try not to be a grammar Nazi, most of the time whenever I see it, I normally just gloss over. But I'm just letting you know. You don't think the box likes me? I think it's fine. I think we're okay. Exactly, Black. See, that's another reason why I don't mind you call me Boomerang, because I come out with shit like that. As an actually. That's good. We're on. Right. This is the third time I've had to put these on. Yes, you said you started Blue Lock. You said that you were quite enjoying it, didn't you? Because I think I also mentioned to you how I don't really watch sports anime, but I hear that the real goated sports anime is Haikyuu. That's like the go-to ones. Guess what style you have? I assume you talk about something to do with Blue Lock, right? I have no idea. Let me get a fishy style. Because it's you. I don't know. Well, because the play style you have, very clearly your is this Millsy's first stream? Oh god no, Black's Fishy is Black Pie. It just shows people's account names now rather than their display names. It's a very weird system. But Fishy is Black Flames. But your style is your time is up. Yeah, sorry, Indo bro. Like I say, we can do things another time. I apologise. But I imagine that your style, Fishy, is sorry. Why am I now saying Fishy? I guess your style, Black. Well, clearly you're striker, right? So what, you'd be like centre forward or just striker? So your play style will be relatively aggressive. Is that sort of what you wanted me to get to, Black, or was there a specific? Oh, you're talking about a specific thing within the game. Right, okay. I didn't realise that's what you were getting at. Oh god, I'd never be able to have worked that out. No way. Okay. Let's... I'm going to reset the forklift. You don't think you've seen Black? Really? Well, colour me surprised. Oh. There goes that sign, I suppose. I might need to have that moved ready for when I need to come through and harvest. That was a bit of an aggressive takedown of the sign. Honestly. So just so I'm not going insane, yeah, this is 100% canola. Growing already. Good. I did manage to see this. So it really is just getting the other one. Remind you what stream you and Blackburn. I would have thought that you two would have been. You'd have said. I mean, I would have thought it would have been a Roblox variety stream from a while ago. Hell, even back when my streams used to be, some of the Roblox streams were specifically Dead Rails, for instance. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. I can't. I unfortunately don't remember all the ins and outs. And there has been quite a few. Roblox streams at this point. She's had quite a lot of them, so I can't speak. I don't think I could specifically point one out. I'm afraid. I know, skill issue my end, but I mean, not that it matters. If you don't remember seeing Black before, it is what it is. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying I was surprised. That's all. Besides, life is a funny thing. You're not going to remember everybody you ever see anyway. Alright, let's repair this because it's on its last legs. And then in a couple seasons time, in a couple years time, I can get rid of the damn thing. Repair for $7,500. Ooh, that's expensive. Stayer, yeah, it sure is. Okay, let's close up. Yeah. Yeah. I imagine that tomorrow's stream will be more on the side of quite a lot of Dead Rails. Seeing as Leo's back into it, for instance. I'm gonna need to scrape off the rust, honestly, and get back to being better at the game. See? Who says this is just a farming simulator? It's also a power wash simulator, except we're not getting dings. Pressure washing the vehicles actually doesn't make a difference, it just makes them look nicer. I could leave it completely dirty, and yes, there is a thing about the paint thingy, but honestly, it's not the biggest deal. You can leave things unwashed, but kind of also nice to get it looking squeaky clean again. When the damn dirt wants to come off, come on. You can do it, I believe in you. So yeah, it's getting there. I think I need to be not as close. I think I need to just let the thing just cover. Okay, that's just the metal to cover for the spikes. Yeah, that's looking better. Excellent. And seeing as this tractor has fulfilled its duties until next harvest season, let's go put this back in the shed. And yes, I'm also quite enjoying the whole trying to put things back coordinatedly. Not to change the subject, but do you accept all ages? Accept all ages in what? In terms of viewers? Of course. I try to be as inclusive as I can for that very reason. Doesn't matter about your age, your race, your sex, your, you know, anything, your disposition, anything. I don't care. If people are here having fun and chilling, that's what matters to me. If you enjoy being here, that's what matters most. I don't care who you are, if you know what I mean. Hey Dawson, welcome. You just gave the killer 5 stab wounds to the back. You said why, and you just said you felt like it. That's certainly a bit of an impulsive thing to do. Credit where credit is due. It's something most people don't just do for the sake of it. Ooh. This is looking good. Yeah, nice to have you here, Dawson. Hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. I don't quite think this is finished though. Then he blew you up. Yeah, I can understand their reasoning. So let's have a look. Did they go back and do this side over here? Because there's a bit that they previously had ignored. Oh no, they actually went back through and did it. I'm impressed. No, they didn't finish that actually. I need to tell them to finish this side. You can see that the ground isn't quite the thing. It just looked like they'd done it for some reason. You're back? Yeah, no worries. You do you. Okay. So now I need to go to like here. And get them to finish off this side of the angle. Because watch, ready? They go into where the angle was and then they turn around. This psychotic angle one has thrown me for a loop. And then we've just got to see the other field over there. AI worker A is blocked by an object. What do you think you were blocked by? Me? Honestly. Right, let's move the forklift back into a better position. Maybe I'll also bring these... Air Worker A has completed their task by arse. You know what, let's bring back the... I'll just do it manually myself at this point on that field. Let's go take a pallet of seeds. I'll manually finish that field. You know what, maybe I manually seed the other field as well. I know it's a job I say I don't enjoy, but... that doesn't mean that I can't do it. See if I can hit this guy with my pallets. Come here. I mean, he's just become one with them. You can see his... If I just get out here, you can just see his... You can see his just inside the pallet. Excuse me, my guy. Beep, beep. See, and he just carries on his day like nothing happened. Welcome back, Pi. Welcome back. Let's bring the seeds over to somewhere. Doesn't matter too much where. Maybe I leave them on the edge of this field. So that when I need to top up, I know where they are. Maybe there you go. From. Good. And then I'll just take this back somewhere. Look at the thumbnail. What, of the stream? Because that's the thing. Unless I go into settings and generate it, it automatically during a live stream will procedurally change the thumbnail based on the activities that happened within the stream to X amount of time before the current time. So yeah, you can just see the seed stuff just in the thumbnail. That's pretty good. I can get behind that. might do this in a psychotic path here, because why not? I might just follow around past where the thing was. Doesn't matter because it all just grows out and we can harvest it in a straight line. So it doesn't matter if I'm seeding it in a random angle. Also, there should be a thing that said change seed type, but currently not showing. I think it's because I'm currently turned on the machine. I don't actually remember why. But I don't like it like that. Sounds a little bit like the track for this sounds a little bit like that song that goes, I like it like that. The one by isn't it by Nicki Minaj or something? Yeah. Remember when I said I was going to do this in a psychotic path and then I went back to doing it in straight lines? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Oh man, I should have called this Pepperidge Farms. The save file. Oh well. Oh, big issue. Nice, nice. Yeah, there's not much left of the field to do. Okay, back to psychotically not really centering up properly. And all that fun stuff. See, I don't know why I dislike seeding when literally it's the same job as ploughing. But I kind of enjoy doing the ploughing. There doesn't seem to be a logical reason, you know? Why I don't like this, but I do like that. It's literally just the same thing. Just with a different tool. In fact, the seeder is faster than the plough. So it should be an even better one to do. You'd think. I created a few extra gaps here. Let's go back over it. This one too. And this one. See, it's doing better already. He says. But like I say, there's the one extra field to go. Then I can do some time skipping stuff. You're going to head out? Very understandable. Thank you for coming by, Pie Guy. Nice to have you return. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you another time. Again, tomorrow should be Roblox if you want to come and chill. I know you said that you don't want to play. If you wanted to just come by and just hang out, You know you're always welcome here regardless. See you on Saturday Shenanigans, sure thing. I still haven't quite worked out what Saturday's going to be this time. It might be Jackbox. You've given me an idea to maybe do it as TF2 sometime, but that's just a future thought, not necessarily something set in stone. But yeah, catch you at some point. Yeah, doing TF2 on Saturday Shenanigans could be is a really good thought for another time. Mind you, I also need to get on tabs and get my creative head on. Thinking about it. I had a good plan for a tourney setup, actually. I once again would need to create a tourney layer because I got rid of my old tournament graphic picture. I need to make it again. Oh, that's an issue. I could also just save myself the time and rip somebody else's hibbity hoppity your picture is now my property kind of deal. Even though, of course, I do quite like to do those things myself. It looks dirtier, but it fills the same premise, damn it. Yeah, I forgot how slowly the literage on the seeder actually goes. I thought it used up all the seeds a lot quicker than what it does. So it's kind of nice to see that that's not the case. Then again, I have always said that using the AI workers and keeping on the automatic buy seeds option is a nice alternative. I don't know, I'm just yapping at this point as normal. Ooh, does that just about touch everything? No. That leaves a small bit in between and a little bit on the extra bit. Nice descriptions. You can see the two bits I mean. This was the bit I was considering the middle bit, considering it was in between the previous line and that line, and the extra bit on the outside. Then let's go get that final field done. Then everywhere will be canola pilled. As previously described, I could get a fertilizer, but I plan to leave that until I'm richer. Because the fertilizer machine's kind of expensive and I don't want to lease the stuff, I like to own it. But buying one right now would put me in debt. I could take out loans, but nah, I also don't want to do that. That feels a bit off for some reason. Again, I'm personally doing this field. Don't need to hire an AI worker here, I'll just do it all myself. Because I'd only be waiting anyway. That's looking actually decent. This is almost looking like a straight line. Almost. Yeah, I won't actually need to touch the extra seed pallets for this at all. I might do it just to top back up once we're done, but I don't think it's like necessary, you know? Like, I'll have enough literage in the tank for finishing this. I would like to hope. Because we've only used 100 litres and it finished off the back quarter of the last field and a whole strip of this one. Yeah, get out of here, birds. We didn't ask. The car. That's how you know birds drive, they own a car. I don't know. Oh, have I missed a tiny bit? Looks like it. Welcome back, Black. Back in, Black. I hit the sack. You shoveled your driveway. Nice. Sounds good, buddy. Well done. I don't remember if I have, but have I ever shared the story about how I've experienced snowblind? I might have done. You've never heard the story, so I might not have done. So I was back when I was working in retail. It was, of course, it had snowed on the previous day, and it was really sunny on that day, but it wasn't hot, so the snow was still down. And they needed help sorting out all the snow so customers could come into the car park and still come in and stuff. So I was outside sorting out the car park and the pathway. I was out there for nearly 3 hours. Everybody was worried about me because I was looking pink as hell, right? They're like, come inside for a rest. Blah, 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 blah. All of this. And I was just there continuously sorting out the whole damn car park to pristine in super sunny, and the light was reflecting off the snow. Holy heck. Snowblind is a weird experience. It really had me dazed. It's not a big story, by the way. That's pretty much the essence of it. But it is one of those. I have had snowblind. You have a question? Well, Black, as always, as many as you want. Fire away, buddy. I need to go through and fix that strip. Hold on. Let's get that sorted. Hope you don't get this wrong, else this will be weird. Don't worry, I'll do my best to let you know if it's wrong or weird. And if you ask me for if it sounds off, I'll ask you to re-ask yourself or whatever. It's alright, you're only asking me a question. What's the worst I could do? Say no. Was there a person in my retail store taking a dump? Oh, I've told you the story about the poop on the floor. Have I? How I cleaned up poop? I might have told that one a while ago. But yes, of course there was people in the shop taking a poop. But yes, I have also told a story how on one particular Boxing Day sale, somebody had poop. There was what we assumed to be human poop on the floor, and I picked it up with toilet paper. Yes. I can still remember that. I can still remember that incident, clear as day. Claire's face absolutely just breaking down and her snickering. Oh man. She wasn't even gonna clean it up, she was just, look at that. And I was like, oh come on then, I'll sort it out. Oh, that was a scenario of all time. Yeah, the Boxing Day sales were insane. We used to be up at 3:30/4 in the morning at work, and there would be people. I kid you not, Black, outside the retail shop I worked at was one of the flagship stores in the area. So a flagship store was more, just one that was one that would set the example, set the trend. It was seen as a higher tier store, and more people would go there, sort of thing, right? We had over 1,000 people queue up on Boxing Day at 5 o'clock in the morning. How sad is that? I mean, there was a few times where it was like 700-800, of course, but at its peak, there was on one Boxing Day, I remember there being 1,000 people, because they were all given tickets or whatever that year to show that they were in the queue. Dedication, if that's how you want to put it. I certainly wouldn't want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning as a customer to go to a shop. I think that's a bit sad, but people did spend like 500 quid, right? So they would have had about £1,200 worth of stock pre-markdown. So they certainly made use of it. But oh yeah, Black, you should see how, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it on a customer side when things are busy, but there's no other time quite like it. It's absolutely wild. Even I was speaking to somebody in B&M today, because me and my mate went to B&M, which is like how would I describe B&M? Think of like a real discount, almost dollar store shop style. Not quite that, but that kind of level of cat, right? And the guy, I was asking about how he was getting on, how the Christmas. I said to him, "Are you ready for the Christmas rush?" And he threw me a Barbosa and said something like, the Christmas rush, you're in it." He threw me the classic Barbosa line from Pirates of the Caribbean. And it's not quite busy yet, so I said to him, it's more like a bit of a dash than an actual rush. Threw a Barbosa line back and he didn't get it at first. But yes, I have been rather chatty with people on the tills today while I was out with my mate. Remember, people that work in retail are still people. It's still nice to strike up a conversation, even if it's as simple as hello, how are you? Some people treat retail staff absolutely awfully. Even if I hadn't worked in retail, I would still be saying this, so I'm not trying to be a hypocrite with it, but some people are just so nasty. Really are. So nasty and rude to general public. Yeah, this is coming along quite nicely. Don't worry, it really is just this field left, and then all 3 fields have now been done. And we can kind of do a bit of a time skip and collect tomatoes and honey and eggs. And maple syrup. Syrup. Yeah, this field's about, what, a third done? By the looks of it. So it's getting there. Yeah, this is about a third done, maybe. I would say. Bear in mind that this field's a little smaller. Yeah, the width of this thing is about the width of the tractor. So it's actually quite nice for knowing where I need to distance myself here. Makes it rather convenient. If I do say so myself. So much fun messing with the dynamic sound in the game. I also don't know why the lights are going off like that, and I don't think I can change them. But they're here. Because we're having a party over here. I think it's because we're listening to the Latino FM that my guy's like, hey, let's put on the rave lights. I need to see if I can get him changed at some point. Get some better looking fit. Maybe. Eh, that's a minor issue. That's about right. And onwards. Nice. Then after I finish seeding this farm, I would like to have a look and see how much the that aforementioned fish farm is. See if it's worth getting that up and going already. Well, that's another one that could just be near base. Maybe. I seem to recall the number 20,000 feeling familiar. We'll see. I did download 2 fish farm mods to my memory, because one of them looked a bit suspicious. A bit sus. But I want to check to see if it's not actually sus and if it's okay to go. The more the merrier, right? I'd rather have more mods downloaded, realise some of them are crap and uninstall them, than be missing out on them. That is one thing that FarmSim's always been very good at for the consoles. You don't get all the mods, but you get a good favourable selection of mods available while on console for these games. Very nice. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh yeah. Okay. It's always back to the classical FM, huh? Why, yes. I am rather partial to it. Apologies. The bottle crunch is literally just because I'm drinking from a bottle. I picked myself up some flavoured water earlier. So it was just the bottle doing the contortion thing. Should have muted. Could have done that too. Oh, that's another missing section. Nevertheless, takes me about a moment just to rip back through it. So I'm all for it. Right, is this back in line? Looks like it. Good. Again, if I miss any parts, I can just go back through with a fine-tooth comb. You are back. Well, welcome back, Cloud, my dear. Honor and pleasure to have your presence once again. Getting closer and closer to the being able to put the game back in 360 times speed and moving along. Just got to finish the back half of this field for seeding, and then everywhere is done. Then time can once again pass very quickly. Did you enjoy your meal? Or you said that you're going off to eat? Oh, another little bit. Oh, and I'm not quite straight either. I mean, make of that statement what you will. AI worker, hold on. I'm not trying to get an AI worker, I just want to lower the damn plough. I don't need to pay respect to my AI workers. Hold on. Oh, because I accidentally hired the AI worker, it didn't treat it as if the harrow was on because the AI worker was trying to turn it on from the start. Yikes. See me. Should have thought about that. So yeah, I'm going to have to slightly overlap back to make sure that the thing is done. You had mini hot dogs and biscuits. Ah yes, but your biscuits are slightly different to mine, aren't they? Didn't quite have, like, hobnobs and digestives. But the biscuits over in Freedom Land are bigger and more filling, right? They're like proper stodgy things, aren't they? Grows update is so but it might bring the game back. Well, we'll have to give it a shot tomorrow, Leo. For sure. As mentioned earlier, I need to scrape off the rust. Maybe we can do like a bite-sized mode to ease everyone into it, and then we just go on from there. Did you have fun watching the other person? Yeah? What were they doing? What was on their agenda for today? They were playing Roblox. I did assume as much. I understand you have an ardent preference to Roblox. Which is fair enough. Aren't UK biscuits just cookies? That's a difficult one to answer because we still have cookies as well, Calg. I imagine our cookies are like your cookies. But we also have our own style of biscuits on top. Biscuits in our over here in Tealand, Calg. Maybe I show you one time on. Maybe I get one and show you one time on stream. But they're usually if you want to think of it as like if you think of it like they're the thickness of cookies, then yeah, I guess you could say so. But they're not quite the same. Is it true that people in the UK put eggs in the pantry instead of the fridge? Where the tea is not in the ocean. That's right, Cal. We do the correct thing with tea. We drink it. Well, Black, in my family, we have our eggs. Sometimes we have them in the fridge and sometimes we don't. My sister puts her eggs in the fridge. My grandma puts her eggs in the fridge. I think it's more of a person-by-person thing. But yes, some people will put them. Some people will leave them out in the, leave them in the curtains, but outside of a cupboard. Like they'll just be out on the side or something. In some places, I know a couple of my mates have their egg cartons just out in their kitchen. I think it's a personal preference thing. Because if I recall correctly, when it comes to eggs, regardless of whether or not you put them in the fridge, you still don't get... You watched a video saying people in the UK put them in the pantry. I mean, people over here don't necessarily really have pantries per se. You're kind of sad because of them. What, eggs, Leo? Or you mean you're kind of sad because of what the other content creator was doing? You need to remember though, Leo, that not everybody will be able to accommodate you quite like I'm still currently able to. I know you get very mad if what you do isn't always done all the time, but unfortunately you have to also remember and consider that there are other people that also have their own things they like to do. Honestly, just putting it flat to you. Being as blunt as possible. So unfortunately they're not always going to be able to cater to the specifics, you know. There's a wide range of people that will all be wanting to also do their own thing, which is why it can be very difficult to balance what specific people want and what works best for everyone, you know. You got into a Discord call with them and they made fun of you, what, for your voice? Really? That's a bit rude. What, the streamer themselves made fun of you? That's unfortunate to hear. That's not right, really. Ah, you said a bottle of water, and you're English. I don't think they were making fun of your voice. I think they were more laughing about the fact that because. I mean, to be fair, don't worry about them, Leo. They think T's are D's, mate. So they'll go bottle of water rather than bottle of water. So don't worry about them. Let bygones be bygones. But that is still rude of them to be laughing at you because of what you were saying. But it is what it is, you know. Did they say like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh or anything like that, or did they just like pin you down for a joke kind of deal? Because I'd like to hope that if they recognised that at least they were making you upset, that they would try and rectify the situation. You would hope so. They didn't say sorry. Right, okay, so they just sort of took the piss out of you and just... Right, okay. That's a bit much. That's still not right for them to be doing it, regardless of any external reason why they might be. Your retaliation, you saying that at least our schools aren't Fortnite Battle Royale, is a bit uncalled for, though. I have to say, I wouldn't have retaliated. I would have tried to urge you not to have retaliated as such, but what's done is done. So maybe when you responded like that, they probably were treating it as if you were doing banter with them. To be fair. They're probably seeing it as a banter opportunity over anything else. So they probably didn't mean any harm with it. I'm not saying what they did was polite, but I'm saying that it probably wasn't like something where they were truly trying to be damaging, per se. They probably laughed at your retort. They probably would have just took it on the chin. Maybe that was the situation, I don't know, I wasn't there. I can't say otherwise. I'm only giving assumptions based on the information you're telling me. Right, this feels, what, over half done now? Nice. We're getting there. Everything's coming up Mill's house over here in Millstown. Oh. I think I've already said this, but I do have a few buildings that look like the one that where I'm currently focusing the camera near, as decoration for later. Because depending on how long I keep the farm sim going, depends on how much extra we do. In Dead Rails there's also a cemetery. Oh man, I reckon that's the dead centre of the track. Oldie but Goldie, you're welcome. And you can revive dead players at the cemetery. Oh, that's cool. That's a neat change. So you can have people join the lobby intentionally just like hit the respawn so they go down and then just have them revive at the cemetery so they don't have to walk over. It's like a teleport method. That's kind of neat. I can get behind that. And yes, don't worry, I see this strip here. I'll go back through and do that soon enough. Not exactly. Okay, I'm taking it a bit too I'm thinking a bit too pragmatically on it. And oh, there's a tiny little strip there now. Okay, I'll fix both of those when the time comes. Really what we need to do as well on Monday, if Hulls comes by especially, is play the Forge. I would like to give that a proper... You revive them with rope... Oh. Ah. It's a costly thing. That's a pay to win feature right there. Literally just, yeah, but that's still 67 Robux every time. It adds up. And you put it like this, the cemetery might revive people for 67 Robux, but I could literally come over to you with a bandage and revive you for 10 in-game dollars. I know which one I'm taking preference to. I know that's cheapskatey, but I'm just saying. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the cemetery thing is a bad idea. I'm not saying that at all. Because it is a good idea. The Forge doesn't cost Robux, no, Black. The Forge is a completely free game. Leo's talking about a feature in Dead Rails that they've added, which costs you Robux to use. Not the Forge. The Forge, to my knowledge, is, you know, outside of its usual game passes as you'd expect, is a game that's initially free to play. I've only played the Forge for a couple seconds. It seemed alright though. And then, think about it, next year we'll have Dawson's game to play. His ultimate tower defense game. It should be fun. Bum 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 ba da ba 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 ba. Okay, this is coming along nicely. Beep beep. Again, once this is done, I'll be putting the game back into super speed, and we'll get through to the next set of harvesting season for to be able to do it all over again. Don't worry, there should only be a few rotations of having to only have the seeds start, because soon enough we'll be able to afford another plot of land and get animals. Which again, the cows will be first. So we can get milky milk. Should be fun. Oh, I'm just gonna skirt over here. Excellent stuff. This looks a little angular, but it's because I'm trying to follow in line with the other one. Don't worry, by the time I'm done it'll all be seared. So it doesn't matter if I have to come back over a line or some such. Or if it's not initially straight. Yeah, that's back to looking okay. Oh. Okay, hello other little line. I suppose now's as good a time as any to go back over the little lines I have missed. And yeah, I can't be bothered to go get a plough for the 2 little bits of canola that are still in the ground that I didn't realise I missed. They'll stay there as a testament to my derpness. Expect no less. Honestly. Okay. Wage payment for who? What do you mean wage payment? All the workers are gone, my guy. Are they seriously charging me the 11 quid from when I yeah, all the AI workers are gone. I think they were seriously charging me from when I was accidentally putting the AI worker on this. Oh well. It's 11 quid. I'm not gonna fight it. Because they tell me to fight it, well they can bloody well just try it. Be impressed if anyone knew which lyrics I was referencing there. Doing my unk coming in with the slightly older songs. Great band though. Excuse me, burbs coming through. Get off my lawn. Well, it's not even a lawn, it's a field, which itself is a big lawn, I suppose. That's what I mean, it's not quite a lawn, it's bigger than that. couple more uppy downies. And yes, uppy downies is the technical term for it, obviously. Unload? Unload what? Oh! Wow! There's your answer. I never knew you could do that. That's kind of cool. I mean, it feels relatively pointless, but it's kind of cool. However, interestingly, it does put the seeds back into a bigger bag rather than like the little pallet bags, little pallet packs. Which is kind of cool in its own way. I suppose cool here being a relative term, but we've been over this. I know I am uncool. Which is why I'm uncool. One thing I am curious about is the fact that it's not showing me about the whole changing the siege time. That's what I was previously trying to look at, out of curiosity. Well, I changed it around to canola as appropriate, but I don't remember what buttons I'd need to do to change it. Not that I need to change it. Makes no difference to me. Like I said, we're rolling with canola for a few, until I'm able to afford appropriately an auto baler. One of the auto baling trailers. You know, maybe another season we do something like sorghum instead of canola. So it's not just always canola. You know, Josh, don't bother me if it's the same every time. To get us started here. But hey, at some point I'll have the capacity for doing corn and potatoes. Unfortunately, they take additional equipment, which is why I haven't done them. Maybe I afford a corn header or a potato header as such. Or even a beet header, because there are a couple different, slightly different ones, where we can then do those kind of crops instead. Maybe one year I'll transition the crop type over, but now I'm happy, as I say, to continue doing the basic grains as a jump-off point. I'll show off what I mean as well about the extra differences once I'm done here. Because unfortunately I'd also need a different extractor, I think, because you can't use a combine harvester with potatoes and the like, if I recall correctly, which I probably don't. Not helpful, me, not helpful. It is what it is, right? Just a couple more widths to go. But yeah, I think I'll show off now, actually. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, that's right, it's just a mess around meme vehicle. It was just on my list. So you can see what I mean about the harvesters. You need different ones for beaten cotton and potato. 600,000 to get a potato harvester though. I don't remember if you can just attach the header for it. Because you can just get, like, as you can see, headers for some of the different ones. Yeah, see, you can't use one of these headers. What I can do, for instance, in the future is get a sunflower header. And we could do sunflower specifically. Maybe mess around and try and get sunflower oil. That's something I've not done in previous plays of having my farms on Farm Sim. Neither in this one or 19. So that could be a fun new experience instead. Yeah, it looks like there's one more uppy downy. Maybe a uppy downy uppy situation. We'll see. Yeah, it might be an uppy downy uppy. Look at the fact that I'm literally just towing the line between missing and hitting on this. Little bit of a width here. It doesn't matter that this isn't the most recent Farm Sim, I still think this Farm Sim looks great. It's very nice and clean for the most part. Mind you, even Farm Sim 19 was looking good, to be fair. When it came to scenery and stuff. Oh, yeah, like I said, I was previously just about towing the line. Let's get this sorted. Nice. So yeah, it needs to be up, down, up then. That's a shame. Hi Matt, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here, hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend has been a good one so far. You joined just as I'm finishing off the planting season. Literally just got to do this tiny little thin part of the field. The other ones have been done. And then I'll be skipping time. You had a terrible weekend. Well, that is not good to hear. It happens at times, unfortunately. But the only way is up, huh? And think about it like this, Matt. We're very close to Christmas. Or as I should say for you, Feliz Navidad. Yeah, I know Feliz Navidad is full on just saying Happy Christmas, but, you know, it's coming towards the Navidad. So that's something to look forward to at least. Think of it like that. Just a few more weeks. Not even. Like 2.5 weeks. It's already the 7th today? Yeah, it's the 7th today. Right, I think this is the last length I have to do. And we can go back into super speed mode while I wait for this to go into its drone season, per se. I also need to repair this tractor and refuel it. All stuff I can do while we're in super speed, honestly. Is there anything else I need to do before we put the game in super speed mode, though? I don't think there is. 1 and 2 have been done. Right, everything else. 1 and 2 have been done. 18's been done. 17's been done. Yeah, this is literally just this, and then we can go speed mode. I can get behind the Notion. Is this going to cause a little bit of an extra line? Not sure. We'll see. I think that's a yes. It's alright though, because I can come down through it. Just keep on the left hand side to make sure I've fully completed the edge. Then we just grab this little bit. And then mission complete. I can put the seeder near the house, give it a wash. I can then refuel this tractor, repair it and wash it. Yay. Good times. Nice. And of course the bigger the farm gets, the longer all these tasks will take, because there'll be more land. Hold on. It's not letting me raise the seeder now. Why? Why you do this? Ah, there we go. Now we're cooking. You gotta press the right button, dumbass. It's because I was on the technically on the wrong thing. So then we'll just fill this up, and that will just sit there ready for next time. Let's put the game speed up to 360 now. Timescale 360 times. Let's absolutely cruise through to so we've got canola. Let's cruise through to July. As I say, I'll just be completing the various tasks I need to do during that time. Turns out I didn't need to put the lights on the tractor yet. I thought time was going to move so fast that I needed it, but not really. Right. The ploughs are clean, so I can move them off and away at some point. We can detach the seeder. Let's refuel on the petrol/gas, Berlin, and then we'll repair and wash this. Nice. Everything's going up Mill's house. And yes, I do see the extra couple bales of hay. No, I don't care about it for the moment. I can just sit there. Let me see here. Can I remember exactly where the petrol station was? Yeah, I think I know. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I can remember something. I think it was past here. Then down this way. Hey! Nice. I almost remembered something. Refuel. Are we still refueling? Yeah. It's just slowly moving up. Or it feels slow because we're in super speed. I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me, I'm not in charge. And yes, I could just reset the tractor now and then pick it up at the shop to use less petrol, but I've already said I don't want to quite do stuff like that too much. I've done a few little reset bits where necessary, and the odd time saver here and there, but I'm not going to do it every time. So it's still nice to travel round, you know? There's a whole town to have, so I may as well see it. Even though early days here, I'm still not quite over all of it. But at the moment, it's better to keep everything centralised. Having the land on opposite sides of the map just be silly to start off. Which is why we're in the same clumps of land for now. Where did I say I was going to put my livestock? 7 and 8, right? Because I said I wanted it central to the fields in that area. So I think I'll be buying 7 and 8 as the next field plot, specifically for the animals. Alright, let's repair the tractor. Repair. Nice. 11,500 to repair it. Ah, needs must, right? Treat it as just an extra necessary expense. To be fair, I have had this tractor sort of fight the train a couple times, if I recall. So that might explain the reason for the increased maintenance. If ever logic needed to be applied. Right, let's move these plows. I mean, actually attach them, please. Come on, I know you can do it. A little finicky, but it's available. And let's just put them, I don't know, over here somewhere. One. And then this one is, yeah. So look at that, time's moving so quickly it's night again already. Oh well, some 360 times, what do you expect? And oh, I was on the wrong side. Skill issue. Oh, sorry Beethoven, I'm just running into your house, mate. Once again, very malnourished dog from the fact that it's got a negligent owner, clearly. Don't worry, if it was a real life dog I wouldn't be so negligent. It's just because it's an AI dog that's immortal. The filling up the bowl is more of a roleplay thing than an actual necessity in this game. There's your disclaimer. Don't worry. I'm not trying to do the thing where people say I'm not racist, some of my friends are black. This is literally the I'm not an animal abuse, I literally feed my friend's cat. So don't worry, if it was a real life animal it would be fed. Full disclaimer given. There you go, you're welcome. Right, washy. Let's get rid of the map there. Again, this washing part isn't actually necessary. It just keeps things looking nice. And I can get behind it. And the next job will be to take the eggs and the tomatoes and the honey over to the nearby marketplace to be sold. Man, new Hondas just look so good. It cannot be denied. People in my area tend to have John Deere's and Massey's, unfortunately. There's not many people that I've seen have New Hollanders. So it's not often I get to see New Hollanders in real life, regrettably. Even though they are indeed for sure my favourite tractor manufacturers, personally speaking. I want to square up properly, me. And let's unfasten the tension belts. Grab the U. And we'll start moving some of these pallets of produce. Luckily, eggs, tomatoes and honey all sell at the same place. The maple syrup boxes I'm not fussed about because I've got the selling point right next to the thing. I also need to check the chickens. They will need to top up their feed. For sure. What about if I could just put the pallets into the that trailer rather than the flatbed and just literally just throw them in? Okay, let's see here. We're down to 700 litres of food. Okay, I'm going to need to buy more. For the meantime, so when did I say I need to go to? Canola. July. So December, January, February, March. Eight more months until we go back into one-time speed. So I think what I'll do is I'll end stream when I'm back around to the next July. And then we'll deal with the next harvesting season next Sunday. Or whenever I next come on Farm Sim, which I'm just assuming is next Sunday at the moment. I'm quite liking doing these Farm Sim streams on a Sunday. If anyone has any qualms or wants me to do these on another day or whatever, let me know. I'm quite liking the Sundayness of Farm Sim. These streams are so cozy for us to just chill and chat, I have to say, in my opinion. Yeah, we're going to breeze right through the cold months, please. We don't need to hang around in December. Oh. Can we not, me? Thank you. You know, with how quickly the time's going, there might be more tomato. They'll probably make the tomato pallets quicker than I can stack them. Whoop. Yeah, I for sure will also need to buy more feed for the chickens. I need to get like a stockpile of it somewhere, so it can just automatically just go into the system. In fact, did I not leave one of the bags on the thing? No, I didn't. Prove me wrong, I suppose. Then yes, that chicken feed capacity is getting incredibly low. 273 litres left already. They may go hungry for a couple months while I'm doing this. They understand that that's a price. That's a price. That's the sacrifice that I'm willing to make. You know, such is the way of things. Pull up, down, and off. Great demand at HH milling grain sales. Well, I haven't really been to HH milling grain sales yet. I believe that's on the other side of the map, and is therefore negligible. Oh yeah, Cal, how are you getting on with Uma Musume? Have you had any A plus results yet? I've had a few very close A pluses, but nothing yet. I want to get at least one A plus, you know, get the ball rolling. I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong to get that extra little bit. Sometimes it's just the luck of it, isn't it, really? Because sometimes you just get a real sleepy Uma, etc. Luck is not always on the cards. Oh, come on. You've made a few A plus. Wow, Cal. Impressive, mate. I'm not surprised though, it is you. But that's brilliant. I knew if anyone from our club would do it, it'd be you. I don't like how that tomato palette's looking there, by the way. You use a lot of guts cards. What do you reckon that guts is the secret for the success? Or is it just that like the guts cards all have a lot of race bonus? Because I've sort of figured out that using the Aurora support card is actually really good for that kind of thing. If you're saying that guts cards are the secrets, I need to be doing that more. Maybe I should use make like a front runner McQueen with guts as the main stat, for instance. Something like that. Sounds like what you might be telling me. Guts training gives the most stats. Yeah, that's true. It does give it in 3 stats as well, and the 3 stats are all very good. Where's chicken? Chicken. And also, seeing as Guts has become a better perk. Hold on. I'm stun locking myself. Excuse me. Oh, the canola's growing. Canola? More like Cagrola. Nice, it's looking good. Nothing but a sea of green over here. Yes, please. You finished careers of all 4 of the Umas that you got a while back. Nice, Cal. That's good. Who's your favourite of who you... Oh, come off at me. Are we really having to do this tirade again? Oh no. Please, no. I really don't want to have to do this again. This is a needs must, I suppose. Alright. And we juggle that, of course, there's more tomatoes. Would be cool if you could squash them down in tomato juice and then carry the juice in the tankards. Just a thought. Not a great thought, I'm just saying it's a thought. And then let's lower the thing. Honestly, I should take more care when I'm going along that corner. I keep cutting it too fast. Too fast and too furious. Smart Falcon is fun. Yeah? You also wanted her when she initially released. Yeah, like how I wanted Taishin, but then I ended up getting Taishin in a 50-50 with. I can't remember what I was putting, but I got Taishin instead of whatever the banner one was, and I was quite pleased. I love Taishin. I think Taishin might be in my top 3 now. Bakshin, McQueen, and Taishin. I think for me. I'll tell you who's not in my top 3. Marazensky. You also want Taishin. Yeah, Taishin's great. I just wish I had 1 or 2 more end closers. Like, you know, a by default end closers. Because then I could synergize Taishin, Goldship, and whoever else I have. I don't know who else there is who is good for end closer, but all I know is that at some point I'll find one. Hold on, where am I? I thought something fell off. The yap is more important than the thing. Oh, Pishi Amazon, of course. And if you think about it, while I've been in 360 times speed, these guys have been in traffic now for months. If you think about it realistically, these guys have been sat in traffic since, like, December. So there's been 2 months of waiting for me to come and grab the pallets. Hey, Portable. Welcome, welcome. Huh. Did I say I was going to end stream in July? I meant, let's keep the stream going. Nice to have you here, Portable. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're enjoying your weekend thus far. Look at this. I've caused a 2-month traffic pile up here, Portable. Don't ask why there's a traffic pile up or how it happened, but it happened. I don't think we need to discuss the details of who fell over in the road or anything. Unimportant. Wherever it was, I'm cleaning up for them. Let me do the push them off the road again, let the traffic flow. Well, I need to worry about the traffic in this game, but let's pretend to be considerate. They have been waiting for like nearly 3 months already after all. The guy behind me can wait though. He's been there for about 30 seconds. Right, that side of the road. This side of the road can now properly move. Come on then. Go on, Postman Pat. There you go. I mean, sure, Postman Pat's van doesn't quite look like that, but he has got a red van. And all his friends smile as they wave to greet him. Oh, come on. Stupid Audi. Move it. I can tell you it's an Audi despite the fact that there's no branding in the game. Or it also might have been a Beamer. It's definitely one of the two. You just know, you know? Yes, mate, you've only been waiting for a month now, that's fine, you can wait. You can wait another month, right? Anyway. Next crate. If I had a nickel for every time I caused an accident right here on this road in this stream, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's a coincidence it just happened twice. And then after this, I will reset the forklift here because I do have the chicken feed to grab. So it might be convenient for me to just reset that one. I know I said I didn't want to do too many resets, but The forklift's a bit irrelevant. This may as well get this thing to do the reset thing. Yes, AI traffic, I get ya. I know you want to get through. You can't, alright? You can only go as fast as the person ahead of you. And the person ahead of you is currently moving 0 miles an hour, so cope harder. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Go! Nice. And yes, I'm gonna wait. They're gonna have to wait till I've done every single pallet. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. Nice. That's it, just 2 more pallets, Sonny Jim. See, guy in the car, if you had just stepped out of your car and helped me with this, you could have not been waiting quite as long. But no, you chose to sit there in your car. What's wrong? You're not forklift certified like me. Some of us are just built differently, you know. Not everyone wears, not all heroes wear capes. Oh, come on, move. Thank you. That's what I like. Ooh, oh, I came in pretty fast there. That's what he said. Push. That's it, push, you're tilted in the right direction. Nice, nice. Bring the prongs down, please, me. Okay. That's somewhat serviceable. Nice! See, it just automatically tipped to its side a little more for me. I like it. It doesn't really matter where this pallet goes. Can I tension belt this? No, because it's seen as on the forklift. I mean, rightfully so, I was just seeing what I could get away with. So, Portable, have you been doing anything special with your day? How's the studying coming on, for instance? Or has today not been a study day? There we go. Nope. Go. And yes, as I said, I need to keep in 360 speed until July. Okay, let's also grab some feed for the chickens. I should be able to get away with doing 2 at a time. Famous last words. Or not. Just as long as I'm careful. So I don't need to go full speed ramming round the corners. Take this nice and steady. Nice and steady. April. Right, 3 more days and I can put the game speed back down. And actually, yeah, I still might end stream at July. I might have been wrong when I said I'm not going to end stream at July. I'll figure it out. We'll see. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm still leaving the seed pallet there, however. That's one thing I do know. Canova is doing the Cagrola all around me. Nope. Don't take a sharp turn. Let's keep nice and steady. I specifically don't want to tip over right now. Specifically. Not to be confused with Antarctically. Oh wait. Yeah, no, Antarctically. No. I ruined the joke. Atlantically. Damn it. Oh. Oh, hold on. Is it only gonna tip it if I've got it up like this? That's right, because it goes through the bottom. There we go. Now the chickens are fed. Those chickens are up to summit. Right, let's get the other two boxes. We'll overfeed the chickens. They had a month or two where it was looking kind of close for them, so let's make it up to them, I suppose. And I think I'll need to cull some of the chickens, or, you know, sell them to get in the other animals when the time comes. But again, I need to be able to afford the fields that I want to put the buildings in, and then afford the barns, and then afford the animals. We got a way to go on that one. Because what I'll do is, for the land where I'm going to put the animals, I'll harvest all the crops that are on them at the time. Then I'll plant just grass in that area. I think is the plan. So there's just grass underneath their feet. I don't know if they can graze off the grass in the ground, or whether it has to be specifically feed I give them. But at least it'll be aesthetically pleasing, right? April. Good stuff. Nice. I like the part where I just slid and fell off the thing as I put it down there. Right, be careful. Let's not go too fast. Don't need to be so slick. Just need to get them one piece. I've had enough of capsizing my vehicles today. I know capsizing is when it's a boat, all right? But I like the term capsizing for also making it for vehicles. Because saying that a vehicle tipped over just feels a bit casual, doesn't it? Like when you hear about a lorry tipping over, but there's tons and tons of products in it, and the person perished in the accident. Oh yeah, it tipped. That doesn't feel right, does it? It's not got enough emphasis for the actual impact of what happened, I think, is what I'm trying to say. So I feel like tipped is a bit of a bad way to describe it. Maybe I'm being pedantic. You think forklifts qualify as boats? You know what? I think we need to test this. I think we need to test. You're right, Calg. I should go left. I know you were just saying left because Sport was saying right, but I think you're right. I think we need to test that this is a boat. In a similar way to if she weighs the same as a duck, then she's a witch. If this can float on water, then it's a boat, right? No, don't skid. Nice, it's emptying them both at the same time. Look at that. Two different blows. No more space to put new pallets of chickens. Don't worry, they'll just stockpile up. Now, the question on everybody's mind: does a forklift constitute as a boat? The war cry of the forklift. Go forth, my child. Answer life's greatest question. No, I don't think forklifts are boats, unfortunately. There you go. We had to test it using the scientific method, though. If we didn't test it like that, I can't think of any other logical way to have been able to have worked out the solution to our problems. Honestly. Yes, I know there's no space for new pallets, eggs, at chickens. Alright, so we figured out that it's not a boat. Maybe I need to move the egg pallets. But where's the... hold on. You're still at the selling point. So let's move this back around. We only need to go 360 speed through one more day. Then we're back around at harvesting season once again. Yes, there's no space to place new pallets, eggs, at chickens. Yes. There's also no space to put new pallets, syrup at Maple. So, you're not telling me about that one, game. Again, I think it should stockpile the eggs in the background like it does for tomatoes and the syrup. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't do what it does for syrup and honey and all the rest of it, which is why it's trying to treat it as a message of urgency. I can't speak on the matter, though. Right, let's take the pallets eggs. I also need to take the tractor off from the trailer because the tractor needs to be used to pull the other trailer, not the flatbed trailer, but the other trailer for harvesting. June? See, look at all the canola growing up. It's all canola, right? I'm trying to think of a way to fit canola for grown, but there's not a way I can think of. That's fine. It's all growing up. I don't canola what I'm on about here. One smile. Smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. No more place to plant new pallet eggs at chickens. Incredible. And yes, I've been on the classical station for a bit longer than the others. I don't care. I'm just saying. I'm not changing it again now. We're staying with it. Something personal bias. If you think that's unfair, take it up with the person in charge. Oh wait, that'd be me. No more space to place new pallet eggs at chickens. So anyway. Let's get this ready in position. Of course, as before, I'll start with fields 1 and 2. Oh no, my scooter. I'll move it. I'll move my little Billy puppet scooter later. Oh, what? No, don't capsize. I've had enough capsizing vehicles today. Bear with me just a moment here, I'll be right back. Up, you say, Portable? No. Oh, good. We're at the beginning of July. Don't forget in this game that when you pause, you don't actually pause. Right, I'll wait till about 6, 7 a.m. for the light to break out, and then we'll go back down to 1 speed. And the answer is... no extra pallet is made, so it does actually make a difference? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It does spawn down. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, paw prints. Yes, thanks, Cal. I need to feed the dog. That's probably why you. That's probably not why you were saying it, but you do remind me. Beethoven starved for about a year, but it's all right. He's still alive. Ignore the fact the game thinks he's called Robin. The game doesn't know what it's talking about. Timescale, real time. Now we're cooking. So, let's break out the harvester. Here we go again. The cycle repeats itself. Again, unfortunately, I need to do a couple years of this cycle until the money is stockpiling and we have, you know, like animals, etc. down on the farm. But to afford the... right, how much would it be? Let's have a look at this. As an instance, let's say I was affording either one of these. 77,000, 71,000. I'd still rather have 7 for its positioning first. So let's call it 80k. So I need 80,000 just for the plot of land. Then, on top of that, I then need, we're doing cows first, I believe it was it the UK cow barn I was going to do? Probably not, it was probably the automatic feeder one. It's probably this one. So that's 700,000. No, we'll do the UK barn. It's only 100. So I need... so that's 180k without considering the actual cost of the cows. That's just to begin with. So that's a relatively big old mountain to climb. Such is the way of things. I knew it was a task that needed to be addressed, and what the hell is this? What's this about? Can I already harvest? No, that one's done. What the hell? What's up with that? Why is that still there? Oh well. I won't ask questions. Hold on, wait, what? Are you actually harvesting this? Growing. It's still seen as growing. Really? Maybe because I planted them in September. Could have sworn I planted them in August though. Anyway, whatever the case may be, I need to skip another day. That's a shame. And a little awkward, honestly. Nevertheless, what needs to be done, you know? You have no space to plant new pallets, eggs, and chickens. Don't you worry, I'm heading over. I've got my tricycle. I'd like to ride my tricycle. Tricycle. I like to ride my tricycle. I like to ride my trike. Let's just dump it, I don't know, in the trees. Hey! Nice. Okay. And I've just had a brilliant thought on what to name one of the cows, because you can actually rename cows. For some reason you can't rename chickens, but you can rename cows. And such like, I believe. I know for a fact you can rename horses at the minimum. But I've thought of a brilliant cow name. I'm sure you can see where I'm heading with this already, but it's going to be good. I hope. God damn it, you worked it out. I mean, it wasn't that much of a leap, but yes. For sure it was going to be cow garrot. Damn it, that's like you've foiled my plans. Again, it's not like that wasn't the obvious thought. But yes, I'm sure we'll have a cow garrot. Moo moo. They're coming right for us. And then here comes another pallet of honey. At least the honey doesn't complain when there's no space to plant another one. Great demand at grocery store. Oh, that sounds sickening. I'd rather take it to the less gross store. Honestly. Might be a bit more sanitary. And yes, I'm just doing the small maintenance stuff while I'm letting time fly by. Then I'll wait till, as previously intended, 6 AM. Portable, but oh my god, that is incredible. I was thinking of a way to fit in portable as a cow. That's perfect. I was also thinking of waiting until I had horses and making it centaurable, like centaurable horse lines or something. But portable bovines totally works. I mean, for those, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen any of it already, spoilers, portable's called Portable Potions in the Darkest Dungeon series. Right, let's now go to real time. Oh hey, it's my super malnourished douche. Portable equine. Oh, cow. That's so good. And oh, this strip was ready to harvest. So when I said this was done, what I meant was this is ready to harvest. This one strip was planted before the rest of it, so this is actually ready to go. Look at that. Excellent. I'm happy with that one. Yes, for sure. I need to remember this portable bovine idea of yours. That is incredible. Yeah, that's just the crappy little strip from where the AI worker just stopped. Next time I'll manually do it, I suppose, so we don't have that little awkward tiptoey line. Because it's a bit awkward. It just sort of sitting there. go. I only really need to go up to this end here. Because I can then straighten up from the beginning. Ha! Me and straight don't go together, I know. When I was hanging out with my buddy earlier, I said to him, I'm not very good at doing straight stuff, and he just said, I know. I did get a giggle out of that. Well, I was talking about a straight line, but yeah, anyway. I think I'll do this up and down, and then we'll probably end things for today. But yeah, next time, once again, more harvesting. And hopefully... So last year's harvest, I said, oh yeah, I can save all this money up because I've got nothing more to buy. And then realised I had more to buy. This time, I mean it. I don't need to worry about a water tanker. The only thing I'll need to buy at some point is chicken feed. This should be the one which is the beginning of the true beginning of the earnings, you might say. And oh, I didn't realise this was at half fuel. I'm sure past me probably mentioned about leaving it as a nice surprise for future me. Well, currently is unimpressed with past me. If I had to say, fire that guy, honestly. I can't like watching it in first person. Num 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 num. Oh, look at all those rows of teeth. You don't have access to this land. Piss off, it's my land. Get out of here. Oh, look, there's just chopped up bits of wood, probably from when I was trying to put stuff in a trailer before. Or when I cut a tree down. I don't quite remember. But it's there. I could just pick it up and store it in a thingy, but I can't be bothered. I'll also need to check at some point if I downloaded a sawmill mod, because I had a plan to do that as part of the forestry stuff later, but that's not until way later. I can check another time for that. Unfortunately, seeing as a forklift isn't a boat, I somehow think that this also isn't a boat. I don't think I want to try it with this. Somehow this feels less like a boat. Just saying. Not enough fork. I know. No forking good. Is this where you farm the sim? Indeed. This is indeed where the sim gets farmed. I mean, I do have the Sims 4 downloaded portable. If you want me to, we could go through the Sims and make a chaotic household. Unfortunately though, there's no money cheats on the console version to my knowledge, so I wouldn't be able to just rosebud in like a few million simoleons. So I'd have to get the Sims to actually earn the damn money. Otherwise, honestly, I'd probably do it Grey Steel Play style and make, maybe I look to see if I can, see how it runs on my PC. See if I can't do like a basic version of Grey Steel Play's Sim series and make one for myself with similar levels of chaos. Ah well, either way. For now, that's today's farming sim stream completed, I think. So next stream will be going once again through the processes of harvesting all the damn fields and making more moolah. Yeah, I'm off to go and play Balatro because I've got a rather nice run going on the Mystic, I can't remember what it's called, the deck with where you start with the crystal ball and the copies of the ball, Mystic deck or something. Have I seen the technique in which they clean windows really well? Yeah, I might have seen a couple videos on it. Been a while since you've watched Grey Steel Plays. Yeah, unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, but he was the top of my, just because I use Grey Steel Plays and Dangerously Funny in my, get videos when I'm trying to fall asleep business. They were both in my top 5. You should try that with the tractor. I thought that's what you were about to say. Yeah, that's true. I used to do that for tedding grass portable, but I don't like it as much on fields. I could do a proper whip around and woo 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 woo, but I don't know. Lines feel uniform, you know? Anyway, yeah, thanks all. Peace and love. Tomorrow's stream will be Roblox. But yeah, catch you soon. Much love.